Maru. Okay, so I've just went for a little walk. Today is July 1st, and it's the Independence Day of Rwanda, National Independence Day. Just got off the phone talking to a friend who was interested in something about Rwanda. So on the phone, I was doing some research with him, and I found clarifying research for him. He was wondering if he could buy property as a U.S. citizen in Rwanda. And I said, yeah, a foreigner can buy property. After looking it up, you can buy 1 hectare, which is almost 2.5 acres by American standards, right? And the taxes on that, let's say it's worth about $85,000 after you build on it. The taxes on that is about $400 a year. So yeah, 2.5 acres. And I know that in America, on 1 acre, you can build up to 5 houses. So it's a lot you can do with 2.5 acres. So you can buy land, yes, you can buy an apartment, you can buy a studio condo, without having residency or being a citizen. And that's, 2006, that's today. It's today's money, today's time. All right, Maruhu. Good to see you. Uh-oh. Get it. Wow. Maruhu. You good? All right, baby. She's like, who are you? What's up with that? Maruhu. So, just taking a long walk. I get stares because I don't look Rwandan. I can imagine. So let me turn myself around. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, just out for a long walk. I've been in and still resting. It's a little bit of humid day, not super humid. A lot of people are out walking around. So yeah, that's information about can you buy property. Again, just to bring people up to speed. I've been here for about a week, and I'm here on the EATV visa, which is a 90-day visa. You can opt to get the 30-day visa for $50 to enter Rwanda. And you can get that visa. Whoop, I'm gonna run over here. You can get that visa on arrival if you choose to, either one. It's a little bit to get used to. All right. Thank you. It's a little bit to get used to with the weather, but it's pleasant. The hills aren't that bothersome. People are very nice. I've said this before. But anyway, I'm gonna get back to the video. What else? For those of you who don't know, I'll be 57 soon. Sold my house and sold my car. And I'm looking for a little place in the world to land. I'm working on decolonizing my mind. And it takes work. Anybody who's wanting to decolonize, it takes work. You have to surrender and let go of a lot of ways of thinking. And I'm not coming to Rwanda to operate as a colonizer or an imperialist. I'm not here to tell people, you need to do something with your dog problem, or, oh, I sure hate all these people who do this, or it's so sad that these people do that. Well, you know what? If you're that type of colonizer and you don't even understand that that's what you're doing, please go back to where you came from. Yeah, these people have lived in these countries for hundreds and hundreds of years. And you're coming from a place that is barely 250 years old. Yeah, I have nothing right now, baby. Maybe next time? Okay? All right, baby. So I didn't come out with any change. But she says she's hungry. If there was a food vendor right here, then we would get her some food, because I don't want people to be hungry, and she's got a little baby. And that's one of those moments where I want to give, but you can't give to everybody, because then you'll be on the streets talking about I'm hungry. So I am on a budget. Probably not as tight a budget as a sweetheart there, but if I had some change, I would definitely have given it to her, but I didn't carry any money like that with me on this outing. There's lots of construction going on. On average, you're probably going to pay between $350 and $500 for a one-bedroom around here now, because a lot of immigration is happening. And I talked to Rwandans, and they're wanting to come to the U.S. and wondering why I'm leaving or why I'm here. And I just explained to them that, hey, I'm just looking for a place to get my nervous system regulated, one, eat healthier, be around healthier people. I don't know if you see this or not, but there aren't a whole lot of potbellies and scruffy scruffs and 3 layers of knees going on around here, and cankles and extra neck wash. The folk are fit, one, because all these heels, that's number one. But 2, not a lot of the chemicals and processings and fluorides and all kind of hippity hop that's going on in the American food culture. I've rarely seen obesity since I've been here. And, when I'm in other places, they are happy to be fat and happy and obese. I certainly am not about that life. I can finally see my knees, y'all, without the extra rows of fat, and that's been good. Yeah, I say that the people here are fit and fine. Here's one of those little shops. And then there's one up where I am. Okay, so let me get back to what I was saying. So I'm 56, sold my house, sold my truck, and I'm trying to bebop around the world on a limited budget. On a limited budget, and see if I can find a spot for me. So this is one of the spots. I did Albania for 4 months and came back to Texas and did Texas for a little under a month, and then caught this flight to Rwanda, and I'll be here for 3 months, or at least here, and maybe Uganda, maybe Kenya for a little bit of that time. All right. And then after that, it should be about September 20th or so, I'm looking to go visit my sorority sister in South Africa after that time. Maybe even before, we'll see. And then the Mauritius, Tanzania, South Africa, those are on the table. If I get another 3-month visa, hey baby, if I get another 3-month visa somewhere, that will take me to, let me see, October, November, December, midway through December, and you know what happens in November. You know what happens in November, well, even before then, because, that will kind of dictate my plans going into 2020, 2027. So, it's just a brief update for you guys. 2027, I would really like to spend some time in Southeast Asia. Wherever I am, I'll be going to the least expensive flight or least expensive overall cost to get me to that country. So whether it's Cambodia, Vietnam, Malaysia, Philippines, Indonesia, Thailand, shucks, even China or Japan, whichever one is going to be the most reasonable one to get to based on weather and based on my finances and based on cost of living. God willing, that's where I'll be ending 2026 and beginning 2027. So I hope everybody's well. Look at there. I done busted into a little sweat. Hope everybody's doing well. Love you. Bless you. Be good.